What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 12, episode 19. This is what we've been waiting all season for. We heard all these rumors about what happened in Aspen. What happened in Aspen? Kathy Hilton did this. Kathy Hilton did that. Now, let me say this. First of all, a couple of things I'm gonna say before we get into this episode, because it really ain't a whole lot in the episode if you take out all of the oh my gosh, Kathy Hilton is the big bad wolf part of this episode. Okay. Number one, what we can all agree on is that Kathy started having a breakdown at the Callaloo Club, whatever the Calico Club, whatever the club was, child. Everybody said that Kathy wanted to do a conga line. They didn't want to do the conga line. She had a breakdown. She started yelling at Kyle, "It's all your fault. You're a horrible sister." Now, part of this stems from the fact that Kathy ass was probably still mad about what happened earlier that day. And instead of her expressing it in a way that instead of her being an adult and expressing it in a way that is conducive, she was very passive aggressive earlier in the day. And I think that it all came out that night. I'm not excusing it because I think that you too damn old for that, right? Now, what we do not know is what happened after that, because it was only Lisa Rinna and Kathy. Now, Lisa Rinna was texting Erica the whole time and telling Erica giving Erica the play-by-play. So, with that, now I'm going to call bullshit on Bravo, and I'm going to tell you why. I do not believe for a minute that there is no footage of this. I don't believe for a minute that there wasn't a camera in the Sprinter taking them back home. And even if there wasn't one, even if it was no camera in the Sprinter on their way back home, somebody would have called and said, the person driving the car, somebody would have called and been like, "Yo, Kathy acting a fool. We got to get them cameras rolling." And the fact that we know this because we learned this when they went on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There are cameras that are stationary in these houses. Even though that is Kyle's house, there are cameras that are stationary in the houses. There is footage of this. So either A, Bravo isn't showing it to protect Kathy, or B, Bravo isn't showing it to protect themselves. And that's my 2 cents. Number 3, where they read us some of the text, but why they ain't read us all of the text? If this was so horrible and this was so bad, and Lisa Rinna was giving Erica the play-by-play to the point where Kyle was reading the text going, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go home." I want to see him. Because here's the problem that I have as a viewer. The problem I have is either you're going to protect her 100% or you're not going to protect her at all. Don't give us bits and pieces and have us thinking, "Oh my gosh, what did she say?" The rumors are that she said homophobic slurs and that she said racist slurs. Now, I didn't hear none of that tonight. That doesn't mean that again, we're getting into the whole protecting her mode of it. Maybe Lisa Rinna did say all of that, but they edited it out and they only showed that Lisa Rinna said that Kathy said stuff about her family and said stuff about other ladies on the show. There was nothing in what Lisa Rinna said that would indicate that there was homophobic slurs or racist slurs. The only thing was people would be surprised that she's not this primitive. Like, it was all these alluding to how horrible of a person that Kathy Hilton is. And she might be. I don't know her. And I ain't here to defend her, even though I enjoy her on the show. I think she's quirky and funny. But if she's not a nice person, she's not a nice person. Like, I'm not going to, I'm not going to stick by somebody just because, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like the way this is being edited. I don't. Either you're going to tell us what the hell the woman said and did, or you're not. And I don't believe for a minute that there's no footage of it. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I've been watching this too much. I've watched too many franchises. They have footage of something. And Lisa, you ain't going to tell me you don't have nothing. And maybe that's what she was talking about when she said, "I have receipts." Maybe that's what she talking about. Now, I done did my little 5-minute rant. Let's get back to the episode. Everybody packing up, getting ready to go home. Lisa is talking about how traumatized she is and how upset she is because of what happened the night before. And everybody is sort of kind of like just packing up, getting ready to go. Now, they flew private back home. Kathy wouldn't come out her room. It was dark. They said she wouldn't come out the room. Kathy ended up going home on her own, so she wasn't on the plane. On the plane, Erica makes up with Sutton. She apologizes to Sutton and all that good stuff, And They talk a little bit about what happened the night before, and Lisa is doing. Listen, let me tell you something. Lisa ain't acted this well since she was on. Was it Days of Our Lives? She was on. I mean, girl, you are really giving it to us. Like, she is really giving us the drama. You guys, it was just really bad. It was really, really bad. It was. Oh my gosh! Like, I need therapy. Like, I think I need to go see a doctor. It was really bad. It was so bad. And I'm just sitting here like, was it though? Now we get back and we find out that Crystal, it's her birthday. Child, it's her 39th birthday. Do y'all believe Crystal ain't even in her 40s yet? I'm going to just let that sink in that she's turning 39. Now, Kyle is packing because she got to go back and finish filming her movie Halloween Part 27. Jason meets, I don't know these people no more, child. What's the Halloween boy's name? I know Jason is Friday the 13th and Freddy is Krueger. What his name? It's gonna bother me now. Anyway, the Halloween boy, Michael Myers. That's him, Michael. So she not gonna be here for none of the rest of it. Now, Crystal is having a roaring 30s. I mean, roaring 20s. Lord Jesus, a roaring 20s. You know, Great Gatsby style party, and I think that's cute. I love theme parties. I may have me a Great Gatsby party one day. I think that's a cute thing. I love that style of that era. The women, the hair, the clothes, the men, the suits. I love that era, and I think that's a great era to have a party during that time period. I think it's a great time to do a party. Anyway, they finally finished the basement. Crystal and her husband, they finally finished the basement, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Look, I'm all over the place with this review because, if you take all the Kathy stuff out, it just ain't a lot here. So we see her, talking to her husband, getting ready. We see Kyle packing and wrestling with the new puppy. Child, that puppy was cute. That puppy stole that damn sweater and had Kyle running all over trying to get the damn sweater. And once she got the sweater back, the puppy had tore the sweater up. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny. Anyway, so the next day, or whatever day it is, child, Erica and Dorit, they go to a chocolatier and to make chocolate, and it was cute. But once again, Dorit, Erica's just having such a hard time, and I just want to have a good time with her. I want us to just be able to hang out and just do something fun. So they're doing that. Now, Erica says, listen, I'm tired of being the bad guy. Like, it's other people on this cast that got some shit going on with them, and I'm tired of it, always being the bad guy. Now, I like that little outfit Erica had on. It looked like it was like the, like out of, what's that damn movie? With Alicia Silverstone and, as an F. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking. Clueless. It was cute. It was a cute little outfit. I didn't like them boots she had with it, but, nobody asked me. Anyway, moving on. The boots probably cost more than my paycheck. So, anyway. Erica is really talking about how, she was, first of all, she said she was upset that Garcelle didn't give her the heads up on the conversation about the earrings. Now, this is what I'm going to say about that. People crack me up. People have really short memories on these shows. There was a whole argument that was started by Kyle mixing up the pot over the fact that Garcelle and Erica were in such a bad space when they got to Aspen that Garcelle had unfollowed Erica, and Kyle was so bothered by it, and she was so upset by the fact that that Garcelle and Sutton would unfollow Erica, and we need to talk about it, and we need to clear the air. So my thing is, why on earth, Erica, would you expect a heads up from Garcelle on anything when y'all wasn't even fucking speaking when y'all first got to Aspen? Then when she brings up the earrings to you, I don't know, maybe to break the ice, see where you are on it a little bit, it turns into a whole blow up and a whole argument that ends with you cussing everybody out and leaving Kyle's house and moving in with Diana. So what point, when was Garcelle actually supposed to tell you and give you this heads up? See, a heads up is for a friend. A heads up is for somebody that I actually like and I'm actually going to rock with. A heads up ain't for somebody that cuss my son out and I done unfollowed down to the social media. Girl, I don't owe you nothing. We ain't friends, remember? We not cool, remember? And I understand that by the end of Aspen, they were in a better space than at the beginning of Aspen. But somewhere in the middle, Erica, you cussed everybody out over them damn earrings. I ain't saying shit either. Now, if that were Sutton, I would say, okay, Garcelle, that was kind of messed up. You want Sutton cool. That's your girl. Why you wouldn't tell her? But she don't owe Erica nothing. Moving on. So that was the main conversation, was about Kathy and, you know, Erica throwing innuendos out about Kathy and you know, the fact that, you know, Kathy had this meltdown and she's not as sweet and innocent as everybody thinks she is. And she was like, man, I know everybody act like they scared of Kathy, but I'm not scared of Kathy and I don't need to protect Kathy. And she never did anything to protect me. I said, listen, let me tell you something, Erica. And I ain't one of them people that's like, oh, you need to kiss people's ass and this, that, the other. But how about a Hilton and you may not want that enemy unnecessarily. Like, you're not even in that fight. Why are you picking a fight with Kathy Hilton? You're not in that fight. Lisa Rinna is in that fight. Kyle is in that fight. You ain't in that fight. You, if you smart and you understand and you reading the room, you would keep your happy ass on the sidelines where Garcelle is, where Sutton is, where Crystal is, at least as of right now. I don't know what happens next week. I don't know what happens the week after next. But as of right now, everybody on the sidelines. That's where you probably need to be. But that's okay, girl. You want to pick a fight with Kathy Hilton? Go on. You let me know how that work out for you. Moving on. So then, everybody's getting ready for the party. That damn Sheree is hilarious. Sheree got to Garcelle's house and she was still getting ready. Garcelle looked good, by the way. I love that outfit Garcelle had. I love the makeup. I love everything. Listen, Garcelle, sometimes you don't be getting it right, girl. Sometimes your people be setting you up with the wigs. Your people be setting you up with the outfit. But baby, hey, you got that right. That Great Gatsby look you had, you got that right. From the lip liner on the lips all the way down to them Chanel suspenders and that Louboutin hat cocked to the side. Baby, you had it. You had it going on, okay? I was here for all of it. Moving on. Sheree ass gonna go into the gift for Crystal and sign her name to the card. Not only did she sign her name to the card as if she helped Garcelle pay for that gift, she signed it in highlighter. Girl, you couldn't find a pen? Like, you gonna put it in highlighter? Now, she told Garcelle she did it, and they laughed it off because I feel like that is who they are. That's the type of friendship that they have. Garcelle probably hit her up later and was like, girl, you better, that gift was $500. You better hit me with the $250. I need my $250. But it was funny to see because at first I was like, oh, that is so trifling. But as soon as Garcelle came downstairs, she told her, she said, girl, I signed my name to that card. But my question is, Sheree, were you not going to bring a gift? Really, girl? You was going to show up to this girl birthday party and not bring a gift? Ooh, that's tacky. That is so tacky. Now, we get to Crystal's house and everybody shows up, except for Kyle, of course, because remember, we know Kyle's not there. Jeff is there, Crystal's brother, Crystal's husband. All the ladies show up. What I found interesting was that none of the husbands were there. PK didn't come. Mauricio didn't come. Hell, I guess that's the only two. Well, we know Harry ass ain't coming. Harry don't come to shit. He's too busy living in the woods with his other wife. I don't know. Oh, but Diana's boyfriend came, or husband. Are they married? But he don't count because he come to everything. Now, the other thing that Bravo lied to us about, when I say Bravo, I mean the rumors, was that after the big blow up in Aspen, Kathy didn't film the rest of the season. And that's a whole lie. Kathy showed up to the birthday party like ain't nothing happened, child. Kathy rolled up in that party like ain't shit happened, okay? Then we see next week she films a whole scene with Kyle where they're, I guess, trying to talk about or get to the bottom of what happened in Aspen with Lisa there. Her and Lisa get into it. And then there was another preview of a scene that Kathy was in. So, y'all lied about that. When I say y'all, whoever started the rumor, lied and made us think that after this big blow up, we don't see Kathy again until the season. Now, we know she didn't show up for the season finale. Because she had an engagement or a conflict. But, y'all had us thinking her ass wasn't there. Now, as much as it pains me to say this, because y'all know I don't be giving Lisa Rinna nothing. I promise you I don't be trying to give her nothing. Lisa looked nice too. That almost got choked in my throat. But as soon as Kathy got there, Lisa immediately started having issues. And, she played along to get along for a few minutes. They went downstairs and they saw Crystal's basement that she did. It was really nice. We know that, the basement was an unfinished basement and they were working on it and things got delayed because of COVID and all of that. But she said she stayed under budget and it looks nice. It really looks nice. And she probably increased the value of her home. That neighborhood, that price point, child, she probably added another. I ain't even gonna sit here and pretend like I know nothing about real estate, child. But I feel like she probably did add. You went from an unfinished basement to a fully finished basement that had, it had like separate rooms and all of that. Child, you added a couple of $100,000 to the value of your home, in that neighborhood and in that price point. And I'm sure the size of the basement. I'm sure we only saw a portion of how big that basement was if it spanned the whole length of that house, child. Anyway, moving on. So they go downstairs and Erica talks to Garcelle. And what I can appreciate is that Erica was very calm about it. Erica kept her voice very monotone. She said, I just would have appreciated a heads up. I thought me and you had made some headway in Aspen. And, I just felt like maybe you could have just let a sister know. Let a sister know. And Garcelle was like, you know what? I received that. You right. My bad. You right. I apologize. I could have done that. And I feel like that was the adult way for both of them to handle it. Okay? Now, while all of this is going on, Lisa is feeling some kind of way about Kathy because she said, I just can't sit here and act like ain't nothing happened. I can't sit here and act like I didn't see you act a fool and hear the things that you said out your mouth. And if the other ladies knew what I knew, they wouldn't be so quick to be smiling in Kathy's face because they would know what I know about Kathy. And they would know that little Miss Innocent Kathy ain't little Miss Innocent Kathy, okay? And I was like, what? Girl. And she was real dramatic. She got up and left. She didn't say goodbye to anybody. Crystal just happened to see her walking out the door, and she was like, I just can't do it. I'm still upset about, Aspen. I'm just still upset. And Crystal was like, girl, was it that bad? She's like, yeah. Yeah, it was that bad. I said, girl, Lisa, it was, girl, you doing too much. And I don't know why Lisa has decided, because again, I ain't gonna sit here and say that Kathy ain't act a fool, because we know she acted a fool at that club because everybody said they saw that happen. So do I feel like she continued to throw her tantrum after she got in the car? And absolutely. I'm not gonna sit here and say that nothing happened, okay? But Lisa, you are just not the right messenger for this, okay? You're not the right messenger because at this point, I don't believe half of nothing to come out your damn mouth. Okay? I don't. So she leaves, and once she leaves, Crystal lets the rest of the ladies know that Lisa left, and Lisa was really upset. And she was like, well, I think she was upset about, she said, the way things ended in Aspen. Child, them cameras went to Kathy. Kathy was sitting there like, I don't know what she's doing. Aspen, what happened to Aspen? Something happened? Like, that's how Kathy was acting. Like, she didn't know what Lisa was talking about. Okay, like, what happened to Aspen? I didn't know anything. Something had happened to Aspen. Oh, okay, Aspen. All right, Aspen. I said, she really about to sit here and act like she don't know what y'all talking about. I'm telling y'all, she about to sit here and act like she don't know what y'all talking about. So, Erica goes to call her, and Diana comes in the room with her. Now, listen, this gonna hurt coming out my mouth too. I can appreciate Diana in this moment because Diana was like, listen, if Lisa had a problem with Kathy, she said Lisa was real coward-like. She was like, she's a scaredy cat running up out of here because I ain't never seen Lisa cower away from nothing. If she had a problem with something Kathy Hilton did, she should have confronted Kathy Hilton. Diana was like, listen, I'd have known Kathy for a while. I ain't never really seen that side of her before, but it is what it is. So Erica's being all dramatic with Diana. I just feel like, I get called out for my behavior and I become the bad guy. And I just feel like if, everybody should have a turn. And if there's other people that have bad behavior, then their bad behavior should be called out. Now listen, I'm going to say this. In defense of Erica, I know I'm defending a lot of people this episode, But in defense of Erica, she not wrong. If Kathy Hilton really showed her ass the way they trying to say she did, and they show Erica's whole meltdown talking about I don't care about the victims and fuck the victims and all of that, then you should have showed Kathy Hilton showing her ass. Because again, I don't believe there is no footage. I don't believe it. And I believe that there's footage and somebody should show it. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, I'm with Erica on that one. If you want to show all my all my bad moments, my worst moments, then hello, why are we protecting her? Then Dorit comes in there, and Dorit is being Dorit. Oh, well, what's going on? What's wrong? Oh, yes, I heard Kathy. Oh, yes. And so, mind you, Kathy, Garcelle, Sutton, they still in the other room. And they decide it's time to go. Child, that looked like it was a boring ass party. Now, it looked like it was other people there, but then when they went downstairs, it looked like it was mainly the show and a few little other odds and ends. But that party looked boring as hell. For that nice ambiance and everybody dressed up and for the 1920s, I just feel like I needed more. I needed more, Crystal. I needed a band. I needed some music. I needed somebody doing the damn Charleston. Like, I needed more. But anyway, moving on. So, the three of them are in the room talking about Kathy and her meltdown and what happened and why Rena was so upset and da-da-da-da, while the rest of the ladies ended up leaving. Child, that was pretty much the episode. Like I said, I mean, other than the Kathy Hilton stuff, if you pull all of that out, there really wasn't nothing left. So, that's all we have. We know that they filmed the reunion. We know that whatever came out. But we're going to finish up the season and wait till we get to the reunion, because I feel like that's when we're going to really know what happened, or hear at least Lisa Rinna get more deep. I don't know. But then it does look like there's some conversation in next week's episode. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I feel like this whole thing was real anticlimactic and Lisa Rinna is trying to get an Emmy. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.